say on behalf of Hasbro, it's great to have you back. And I tell you, it was a great thrill for us that the studio decided to go with you for the voice. Face of the brand to the community, not only to the fan community, but a whole new group of people that are going to get into Transformers. So I want to thank you for everything you've done for us and what you've done for these guys. So I'm going to turn it over to you. They're all yours.
Thanks, Greg. Wow, gee whiz.
Sorry about that. Yeah,
All right, so this is a panel discussion, I'm told, and I'm aware that there's people that have some questions, so we should just run right into them, because I'm speechless.
There is a microphone up front in case anybody does need one. So now that you're a movie star from what's going to be the biggest movie of the summer, how does that feel?
I think it's fantastic. You know, I've never experienced anything quite like this in my entire career, and it's wonderful. It's being part of what everybody would love to be part of, and the excitement, the energy of it, and the fact that I am the voice of Optimus Prime is an honor, but. To see the truck and to see the statues and all that stuff, and to know that, you know, I can walk around and nobody knows it's me. I feel like a kid. But now with my picture kind of appearing in newspapers and stuff like that, it's getting harder to be anonymous, so I have to be careful what I say everywhere I go now.
What do you think Optimus would say if he was here at Botcon?
What would he say if he had to say something at Botcon? Okay. My name is Optimus Prime. This is Hasbro. This is one of the greatest Botcons I have ever attended. That's true. Not at all. I had no idea. I thought it was really kind of interesting. It was one of those cartoon series that didn't fall into the general mill. It was imaginative, it was new, and it was different, and I was proud to be part of it after I realized the intensity and all the machinations of script and humanity, and I was really glad. Now, whether I got the part or not, I didn't know for a while. When I did get the part, that's when I was really quite excited to be, and had no idea where it was going to go. And I might add too, when I did Optimus Prime, and when I first went to the audition, a cattle call, and I looked at this robot, and the first time, you know, a truck, a robot, what's he going to sound like, you know? And then I read the character breakdown and realized that this is an important leader, and I went from there. So I applied what I thought would be the best ingredients for Optimus Prime at that audition, and found out not too long after that I had landed the job, and we moved on, and here we are, 20 some odd years later. Incredible. Well, let's see, no, for me, after they smacked me, I was just a kid. Chris a beautiful, wonderful, gentle man, you know, just a great person. And God love him, you know. God love him. But I don't know about you. Yeah.
Experiences recording the characters themselves.
Yeah, well, I loved all the stuff that I did. I mean, I loved doing the characters that I did. Some of them were really fun to do, and always had a good time doing them. One in which I signed an autograph today for Rude Dog. Does anybody remember Rude Dog? I played a kind of a bulldog with a British accent, and I did him like a, you know, a very distinguished butler. Thank you. And it was a great cast. And there was one thing, so all these guys are driving around, they're going to talk about what they're going to teach this kid, you know, and blah, 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 blah. I got to teach football and all the basic stuff, teaching, and then the Windsor comes out and says, and I'll teach him photography. It was stuff like that. Well, we had so much fun doing it. We just laughed all the time, so I would have to say he was fun, and Murky Dismal was fun. That was just fun to do. Anywhere where you get outside the box and just have fun, those were my favorite voices.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
About, you know, the other Autobots who come to Earth, their new home. Is there any Autobots that were maybe your favorite that you would like to see in an upcoming sequel?
Interesting. Well, first of all, Optimus has not changed. Optimus Prime is Optimus Prime, as he was in the series, as he is in the movie. He has not changed. He's the same guy. And there are a lot of old lines that come in. You know, there's freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Those lines are going to be there, and but I'd like to see other characters in, certainly, and they will be. I will say this. The Optimus Prime has over 10,000 moving parts, and Industrial Light and Magic, DreamWorks, these guys are geniuses. I mean, they are absolute wacko geniuses. My jaw drops, and so it's expensive, and if they get a good showing on this movie, they can afford to do a lot more characters, and they will, if it's a success.
We have
And it's gonna be a success. I love you guys.
Tell us you got to roll out.
Autobots.